So guess what we're gonna do?
We are going for a walk, and I am so excited to get out of this house.
Yeah, but we're just gonna go to the trash can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
And walk around the building and stay away from humans.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just unlocked the door, I said so.
I did.
Okay. All right, well, let's go.
Okay.
Ooh, look at this outdoors. Well, this is exciting. We're on an outing. We're going to the garbage, to the dumpster.
I'm excited.
And we're staying far, far away from everybody.
We are.
And it's beautiful out here today. It's supposed to be, what, 83 or 4? Nice breeze. We'll take it.
Yeah.
So, let's go to the dump.
Let's go.
Dump.
Our garbage away.
It's stressful, but somebody's got it.
Absolutely.
And always not.
Yeah.
You never
There's a
know,
little critter.
If this was left open a little bit, I've had little critters, bigger ones jump out. Hello. Nobody home. Okay, that was cool. So we'll just walk over here, see what it looks like.
So peaceful.
Yeah, nobody's going anywhere. And let's see here. We'll just walk up close here, but we won't go in. Okay, Michelle wants to see everybody.
He's afraid of alligators.
I don't want to get eaten by an alligator. You can say hi. I'm gonna.
Okay. Hi, Jay. Hi, Marty. Roy. Hey. Oh my goodness.
So you went and visited your friends.
I did. Well, I didn't get around them.
No, but you touched the fence 3 times. I had to wipe it 3 times.
That's okay.
Okay. All right. Now, okay, let's go. I guess we'll go back now. That's our outing for the day. That's the first outing that we've had in 4 days.
To the dumpster.
To the dumpster.
I was so excited.
It was. And well, let's go
Where's
see.
the gator?
There's an alligator
They
over
said
here.
It was out.
Let's see if we can find him.
I hope so, so Adam can see this gator.
Well, I don't see him anywhere.
No.
All right, here we go. Oh, we're back. We're going back in. Oh, look at them all out there having fun.
Looks so much fun. I need some sunshine, vitamin D.
Here we are. Home again.
Home again.
All right. Well, we're getting toward the end of day 4, and it's cooking time now. This is a little weird. Check this out. So, I haven't started dinner yet, and it's almost 8 o'clock, which
A horrible time to eat.
normally, except if we go back to we're on Washington time, so that makes it like, I can't play math. Yeah, almost 5 o'clock, and if we've only moved over to Utah, we're still only almost 6 o'clock. So let's assume that our brains move slowly these days. Action! Hey Google, please turn on the white countertop. Okay, a little better.
Actually, the blue was.
You like
That's
it?
a little
Okay.
bright.
Hey Google, please turn off the white countertop. Okay, so tonight, we're going to do something simple. Come on over here, I'll show you. Here are the ingredients. We have a special sauce right here that I can't tell you about, that I made up ahead of time. Then we have celery, a little bit of garlic here, right? And a couple of tomatoes, yellow and a red pepper, an onion, some sort of mystery meat. Can you guess yet? We're going to have some whole grain pasta, red pepper, maybe more red pepper, the virgin's back, black pepper, oregano, this is for later, a little Parmesan, and some sea salt. Those are the ingredients for tonight. So I'll start chopping things up and put it together. Can you guess what it is? So it's been a long, hard day. I mean, honestly, we had to get up.
Literally.
Yeah, and we had hair to do today.
We did.
I was supposed to do it. I'd love to take credit for it, but it was a do-it-yourself thing, and it looks pretty dang good. If you haven't figured out what we're having yet, well, that's okay. But so here's what I do. I cut these things, all these different things, the yellow peppers and the red peppers. You know, just kind of like, you know, sort of big chunks. That's all. That's one big flipping onion, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So this onion was the head onion. So check it out. So what we do, I'm not going to do a lot to this onion. Well, I'm not doing the onion a hell of a lot of good, but so anyway, this okay, and so this is the beginning. And then we'll leave the 2 tomatoes aside here right now. These are kind of leftovers. So we'll show you in a minute what we're going to do with these guys. So we have the onions. Can you see all that? Mm-hmm. We have the onions. So we're going to toss these guys into my ulu bowl. Mm-hmm. Yep. That is one big thing. I know. Maybe we should chop that first. So instead of cutting things on a cutting board and
maybe you don't want to use the whole onion.
Well, maybe I don't, but you know what? I do.
Oh,
so,
okay.
We had
Gotcha.
this guy. We got,
that's my favorite.
Yeah, this one.
You didn't show the skin.
No, this is one. He's got a nose and mouth.
Yeah,
this is one we got this a couple of years ago up in Alaska. Anyway, but it's the same. And it's Eagle River Knife Company, our favorites. And okay, so we're gonna chop this up first, and then we'll just put the rest of this stuff in there. Oh, nothing got away, but that was a 2-second rule. And then we have celery and peppers and all that stuff, and we're gonna leave the tomatoes out because they get gushed up a little bit. So, and then we're gonna chop them up. So we'll do this for a while. I just chopped everything together. That's got the peppers, the onions, celery. What?
That would make a killer salad if you added lettuce.
Yeah, well, that much onion, it would be a killer. But don't get too close to me. And the garlic.
True.
A lot of garlic and onion, all chopped up, all done with this. It only took a few, maybe a minute, but we didn't want to bore you with the chopping. And then I've taken a couple of tomatoes. I have my special sauce. I can't tell you the ingredients of it. And then some tomato and
What's in that sauce?
Did the word secret not register?
Thought you could tell me.
No, I will, but not on not on camera. So, and then this is mystery meat. We're going to put that in.
Mystery meat?
Yep, and we're going to start cooking. So we'll be back in a second.
All right.
Back in a minute. I bet some of you guessed already. And if you guess, you win.
Win what?
The prize. So, so here we're gonna turn this little. Remember this thing down here? Yeah. You turn it to a number, and then you put approximately that much, whatever that is, in there. I just love the smell of oregano. I think Cousin Brucey's coming on in the background, and a little bit of sea salt here, and a little bit.
I love sea salt.
You do? Mm-hmm. Okay. And a little pepper. This is high-end pepper, I'll tell you. Winn-Dixie, you can't beat it. So, what the heck? A little bit of crushed red pepper in there. And we'll throw a little bit of cayenne in there. And let that get hot for a minute.
That sounds good.
And we'll be back in a second. We'll be back.
Okay.
So we're taking the mystery meat, whatever it is, and I happen to be using dead cow here, but you could use any kind of critter, doesn't matter. And we're going to brown it up. Now, remember, I put in some olive oil and some pepper and some salt, and not much salt, because heaven knows we don't need high blood pressure right now. We got enough of that. It looks like there's a lot of oil in there, but this is like 93% beast and 7% beast fat. Okay, so we'll get that nice and brown. Okay, and then we'll be back in a second. Remember all these chopped up things, right? Mm-hmm. And then we have all this hamburger or whatever you want to put in there, whatever meat. And we're going to put all that right in with it. So we'll put that in there. The reason we're using that instead of sausage or something is because, guess what? The date was done for on the mystery meat, so today was the day. And we're not going to waste any food at all. None, not a scrap. We're going to let this saute for a while. It will reduce to something less.
Oh, that's gonna look good.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we'll be back and add some more things shortly. So come on back in 10 minutes. I couldn't help myself. I wanted to add a little more, so I put a little rosemary in here. See? And I'm going to put, you know, where we like it hot, a little more cayenne in there. If you don't like hot, don't put cayenne in. I tell you. Now look at this. This is not starting to look pretty good. No. So now we're going to cover this up, turn it way down to here, to low, and let that simmer for a few minutes.
Okay.
So we've been sauteing the veggies and the beast here for a little while. I'd say they're about right? Mm-hmm. In the meantime, I'm heating up the water to put the pasta in. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is turn this off, walk over here, and this is into our special sauce. We take this and we put it in here. What's that? Put that in there. And note that I spilled some right here. So what you do is pick it up and throw it in before anybody sees. I had fresh tomatoes in there. I don't know if you noticed, I threw those in. I have the special sauce. And this is going to go back on the stove for a few minutes or hours.
It's wonderful.
And this will be an extra thick. Look at that piece of garlic. Oh my word.
Wow.
That'll get your attention. And we're going to simmer that for about 10 or 15 minutes. That's that. You know, like, as pointless as it seems at this time of the world. Whoops, I broke that one. We're going to do whole grain pasta because it's better for you. You might, you know, keep you healthier. Can't guarantee it helps the virus, but it's good for your fiber. So put that in. So drop that in there. That has to go 8 minutes. And then this is the sauce. And it's about done. That's it. Can you smell it? We'll do it for a couple of days.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So
Not
it's
for a couple
that's
of
the way I
days.
do a sauce. It's a little bit thicker than most, but
But it's so good.
yeah, it's not bad. And then we just stir up this stuff here that we're doing the pasta. And that will be about 8 minutes. So we'll go up here to the timer. We'll put the timer on, and we'll go 7. Make it al dente, whatever that means. Anyway, that's it. And the next scene, we'll be putting it on the plate. All right. And so this is what we ended up with. It's kind of late. It's like 9 o'clock at night, but again,
I'm still in Washington.
yeah, it's still
time.
Washington. So
I'm sorry.
that's what we're having. Little white wine, red wine, and pasta, and a candle, and it's dark. See how dark it is? And that's it. And we'll do a wrap shortly. So, hi.
Hi.
So, interestingly, you know, we've gone through this afternoon. We've done a lot of stuff, and I totally forgot to mention your locks.
I know. Really.
Now, yesterday you said that I was gonna.
Yeah,
do
color
it.
my hair.
But, you know, this morning I was working on that stupid long video that we did yesterday. That was way too long. Next thing I knew, she'd gone in and painted it. It was all painted.
Yeah.
So look,
Yeah.
it's all up.
I feel so much better.
Yep. I think it looks lovely.
Thank you, babe.
I've got done.
Kathy Sears is really the one that motivated me. My friend in London.
How so?
Well, because she had replied on one of my posts and said that she had dressed up that day and put on makeup, and she felt really beautiful.
I do that every day.
But she did.
Did you notice?
She doesn't have to wear makeup or dress up to look beautiful.
No, but I
She's
do.
always been
You
beautiful.
like my makeup?
I do. Yeah. Oh, it's permanent.
Mhm.
Oh, speaking. Do I look a little darker?
Yeah, you've been spraying on that tan
I
stuff.
did. I did the fake and bake. Yep. Well, I can't go to the pool and get around people or go to the pool, so I have to use fake and bake.
Bake and bake.
Yeah, you rub it on, but I like it. It works for me. Some people may not like it, but it works for me.
Yeah, I would be among those who don't
I'm
like it.
advertising for Love's Truck Stop and Bake and Bake.
Well, I hope you start getting a bit of income for that. That would be nice. Okay, so today was day 4. We're wrapping up day 4, right? You get food all over you, and
It was really good.
so,
Obviously.
so I had a little bit of work stuff to do today. Had some business stuff to do. Went for a walk. You saw that. And we made it. We've only got 10 days left. We saw some of our friends. That's great.
Yeah, I'm so
So do you?
excited to
So
see
you know,
something.
one of the things that's keeps occurring to me. It occurred to me early on, but really is hitting home now. Is the thing that we haven't had for a long time. Do you know what that is? Time. Exactly right. And so, how are we going to use it? Yeah, it's a tough time for a lot of people, but it's also a reflection time, a time to, I don't know, maybe get back to the basics, right? Right? And so maybe some yoga, maybe drink more or drink less. More than that, you know what it's given us time to do? Think.
Yeah.
And I begged people to think for themselves for a long time, so please do that.
I want to do another shout out. I'm covering.
Oh, you need that on your shirt for
I'm
sure.
covering Virginia.
Okay,
Yes.
Virginia, okay.
Actually, I want to shout out to more than one. Is that okay?
Yeah, if you're going to do this, I'm kind of getting it. I want to shout out to one too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay,
But
but you're first.
it's my girls, you know. So I want to shout. My people in Virginia.
You have your own people?
I have my own people.
I'll be danged.
But my close friends. Maggie Short, I love you and I miss you. She's
Hey, Maggie.
And Barbara Hargrove is a super good friend of mine. Mary Beth Allen, she's dear to my heart. So I'm going to do 3 tonight. Yeah,
Okay.
from Virginia.
Let's see. I'll do 2 tonight to my old neighborhood in Maine.
Okay.
So the first, and not in any order of, in any particular order, but Hector, our dear friend Hector, we miss you, and then I guess the other would be Scott, Kimberly, Aria, and Aiden. Really miss you guys, and hope you're staying well.
I got one more.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, well, I've been kind of talking.
I got
to
2,
her,
you
so-
got 3. Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah. Joyce Page from Virginia.
Okay, Joyce. Hi,
She's
Joyce.
a good friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know you, Joyce, but maybe we'll meet Monday.
I have several, but I won't name them tonight.
What a crazy time. We hope we see you all well on the other side of this. And, you know, a very dear friend, Susan, said tonight, this is the age of Aquarius coming upon us, and I believe she's right. Things are changing quickly. So hang on for the ride. Could be a good one.
Yeah. But I want to say hi to one
Oh, wait a
person
minute.
that's like my kid. That's Pam Collins. Love you, Pam. She's a sweetheart.
All right, so you rattle off.
done.
You rattle off about 5 of your 3,000. You're going to be
I'm
in trouble.
done.
Sooner or later, you'll be in trouble. You know, luckily for me, I don't have many friends, so
I know.
you just
I know
name
that
it,
is
the handful
bad. You
is
do gotta.
gone.
Yeah.
Anyway, just on a
Pat
serious
Bowden.
note.
There's a bunch of them.
All right.
Yeah.
Zip it. Here's to
Yeah.
salute.
Yeah.
And remember to kiss the one and hold the one you love. Unless we haven't seen them for a while, they might, no, you have to do the 6-foot thing. But other than that, anyway, it's time. Okay? So be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. Good night.
Yeah. Good night, guys. Love you.